where is he at? Where's Mohbad? Like, where did he go? Where can I find him? Hello, welcome. My name is Simbihawt, and I'm helping you understand a lot of Afrobeats and Nigerian songs that are out. Now, really quick, only the songwriter knows the true meaning of a song since they wrote it. However, I'm here to help out with some of the slang, the broken English, and the Yoruba language that they will use in this song. Now, in Ask About Me by Mohbad, he's pretty much just saying, listen, ask around about me and you'll find out. All right, let's get started. So he starts off with ask about me, that want to lay me means that they've tried to pursue me, like they're trying to come after me, but one lay mu me means but they haven't gotten me, like they haven't caught me yet. Now, Olorun is God and Omo is child. So he's like child of God, Kole Sumi, which means I don't get tired. Or he's saying like child of God, they're coming after me, but God has my backing. I don't give up. And then seke bula. When someone says that, it's like if you imagine a magician that does some kind of trick and they go seke bula. So it's kind of like ta-da, like here we go. So what Mohbad is saying is, look, they're trying to come after me, they're trying to pursue me, but they can't catch me because I'm a child of God. Here I am, seke bula, surprise. Now he's saying, I'm still getting my moolah. Moolah means money. And then dollar is dollars, pelu naira with naira. Naira is the currency that they use in Nigeria. So he's saying, listen, I'm still getting money, dollars, naira, pounds, all of that. Iku means death, and then ba is to kill, and then teacher. And what he's saying is what caused the death of the teacher can also cause the death of the boys, the guys. Now, this comes from a Yoruba proverb, which I'm not going to say it in Yoruba, but what the true translation is what caused the death of the owner of the chicken can also cause the death of the owner of the goat. It's the idea that life can happen to anyone. Like one problem that happens to someone, don't think it can't happen to you. So what he's saying here, Mohbad, is just like, listen, don't let it be you. What can cause a downfall of someone can also happen to you. So just stay sharp and be mindful of that and just know how you're going to move in life. Now, Mohbad asks, Kilon for loke, which is for is to fly, and then okay is the sky. So he asks, what flies in the sky? And then eye is bird. So birds fly in the sky. So it's like, birds own the sky and all that. Then Mohbad asks, but what walks on the ground? Rin is walk, and then Ila is ground. Then he says, Awanyan, which is human beings walk on the ground. So birds kind of own the sky in a way, but it's human beings that own the earth, that they're the ones that are walking to and fro on this earth. And then he says, Matemi Molet. Te is to like step, and then again, Ila is ground. So he's saying, don't step me, like don't march on me on the ground. But essentially what he's saying is, don't step on my toes. And then Mate Oju Ile. Oju Ile is like the eyes of the ground. But if you think about it, it's like human beings are these ones that have the eyes of the ground and all that. So Mohbad is just like, listen, don't try and step on me. Don't try and get ahead over me. Don't try and play me. Don't play around with human beings because it can come back to you, and we'll hear it now. So then he says, Iwo Loma Dobale. Now, Dobale, that is to prostrate. So in Nigerian culture, and I can speak for Yoruba, when we are speaking with the elder, like ladies, we kneel down and the men prostrate. Now, the full 100% way to do it is they fall flat 100% on the ground. Now, that can be a way to honor someone, but then also it can be a way to plead or beg someone for mercy. Like you fall face down on the ground. So what Mohbad is saying is that, listen, don't try and step on me on the ground. Don't try and play me, because it'll come back to you and you will end up prostrating for me. You will end up begging me for my mercy. Iwo Loma, so that means it's you that will. And then Eko is Lagos. That's the Yoruba name for Lagos, and Lagos is a state in Nigeria. So he's saying it's you that will leave Lagos for us. So there can't be two owners of Lagos. Like, listen, you will leave it for us. We are the ones who run this place. So then Funwa soldier means for us soldiers. Like, you will leave this Lagos for us. Now, then he says meta gosa. So that's like meta is 3. So it's kind of like, listen, we'll get at you, we'll shoot at you 3 times. And then Awilo Longoba, that is a musician back in the days. And, people used to dance a lot to him. What Mohbad is saying is, listen, when we give it to you 3 times, for us soldiers, when we deal with you, when we pop off at you 3 times, like shoot at you, the way you will fall on the ground because of the reaction, you will be dancing like Awilo Longomba. And then Owo means money. So he's saying, give me my money, give me plenty money. That's what Fumi Lowomi Bisa means. Now, kese kasa kasa, that is a term you use for someone, like if there's an issue or a problem and you're letting them know, listen, what you're dealing with is still small to what you will experience if you try me or anything. That's that kese kasa kasa. So Mohbad is saying, listen, this is just a little bit, this is just a tip of what you will experience. And then he kind of just playing with Casablanca there. So then he says, I open the Bible and then I step on Satan. So it's the idea that, listen, God has his backing, and any enemies, anyone that tries him, they won't work. And then Mokweshu, that issue is Satan. That's the devil in Yoruba. So then he's saying, and then I killed Satan. And then Mokolese means like I broke his leg, Esa his leg. And then he says, Otamurege Jigon. Now, Jigon is an actor or a comedian in Nigeria. And when he was younger, and I mentioned this in Ashake 230 translation, if you watch this, but Jigon, when he was younger, I read that he had an injection and it caused like his legs to not be balanced. Like, it caused a disability. So what he's saying there is that, listen, I broke Satan's leg, like I killed Satan, I broke his leg, and now Satan can't even walk straight. Like his legs are imbalanced. And then he's like, listen, people don't know that I've gone. Like, I'm not where you used to see me. I'm gone, I'm out of here. Like, he can be saying he's successful, he's low key, he's hustling, he's moving. And then naturally, people are just like, where is he at? Where's Mohbad? Like, where did he go? Where can I find him? Everyone's wondering, where did he go? So then he says, kilo fat, which is like, what's causing the problem? And then he says, kilo fat pattern. Now, pattern is like a way of doing things. Like, it's like an orderly way of doing something. So then he's saying, like, what's causing you to behave like that? Like, what's causing you to act like this? And then Wonfed Kami, that means like they want to like put me aside somewhere. Like they want to cage me. And then he says, Okmonti soon finally, which is the levels have changed. Like people want to cage him. People want to box him and put him on one side. But he's like, the levels have changed. They can't do that to me anymore. And then Enu is mouth, and then Meiji is 2. So then he's saying, listen, we don't talk to people who have 2 mouths. Double mouth people, we don't play with them. Sorry. Ere means to play. So he's saying, listen, we don't play with fake people anymore. We've gone. Levels have changed. I don't rely on those kind of people anymore. right, and that's pretty much the end of the song. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have any questions? Are there any parts where you're like, hey, I think he meant this? Make sure to let me know. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you can be up to date with my latest videos. Thank you. Take care. God bless. I'm in love.